Knicks versus Atlanta in the first round matchup. And really, it's going to be a speed bump for the Knicks. I like that we get these guys because, listen, we're on the road to a championship. Who are we going to duck? No one, especially not Atlanta. Trae Young was great playing against him because it was something we took personal. I think this new identity team, we didn't actually take that personal, but we still got our wins, right? Last time we saw them, 108 to 105, the Knicks got the win. And listen, Walker had an amazing game. He had 36 points. He went crazy from the three-point line, but he's only 6'5". So I think if we key in on him, Atlanta doesn't have much there. You know, when you talk about the point guard position, Brunson wins that matchup all day long. Karl Anthony Towns wins his matchup all day long. They've got Jalen Johnson over there. Good player, mixed bag, not have much of an identity. And we've got 2 or 3 guys we can really throw at him. Even Diawara coming off the bench against a guy like him does not allow him much room to breathe. CJ McCollum is cool. He is a solid player, but he is not someone that's going to win the matchup against Brunson. He might have 1 game where he can do that, but he does not have 4 games, 5 games. You know, he just doesn't have it. He doesn't have the juice. He's not like Trae Young. And Trae Young was declining and I think getting a little bored in Atlanta. They have also Dyson Daniels, who's a good defender. His job is probably going to be to come over and guard Brunson pretty often, but he doesn't really do a good job with Brunson either. He does a good job in a way of it becomes a one-on-one matchup and you don't have to necessarily double team when you put him on Brunson, but it'll create a mismatch for some other guys and it'll make it a lot easier for our role players to come in, sub into the game and just get active. They don't have answers for some of our guys. Karl Anthony Towns, they don't really have an answer for Mitchell Robinson. No team really does. And we're able to throw a nice mixed bag and know that, yes, the game will be close, but we will get wins. We're going to win. We're going to win in this series. Close games, yes. And that's why some people wanted to avoid Atlanta, but why avoid them? Let's get to the character development. Maybe get punched in the mouth 1 game, right? Maybe even 2 games where it's like, damn, the Knicks lost. The Knicks lost that one too. And then come out, win, right? I could easily see the Knicks in 5, the Knicks in 6 games on this series. And really, it's because we have too much depth. And a lot of our guys are just better. CJ McCollum is good. He's not really messing with Brunson. Brunson's a guy who can go off for 40 points when necessary, but I really expect him to aim for 20, 25 and 10 assists and really get the rest of the team involved. We're going to need Brunson probably later against some of the bigger guys, like if Detroit makes it and we got to see Detroit, Brunson might need a 40-point game because they're going to slow up a lot of our role players. Atlanta's not a team that's going to slow up a lot of our low players. They're going to lock up on Brunson, and a lot of other guys are going to have free range to move around. So I am not afraid of this Atlanta series. It should be interesting. I think CJ will make it interesting. Walker again will make it interesting, but too much firepower from Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns could have 3 amazing games in the series to really control things where he's the hero, and his contribution on the rebounds is so impactful nowadays that when he gets you 15 points or 20 points, he's going to put 12 to 15 rebounds right beside it and make it really difficult for the opposing team to get going because play's over once he grabs the rebound. And it should be a good series. I'm looking forward to it on Saturday.